Let's discuss what it is for properties. What it is when you don't have moisture, when you don't have the rainfall. Say you have a high rainfall location and a low rainfall location. Did you know the difference between a high rainfall location and a low rainfall location is the fact of leaching? And it's not the fact that you don't have much rain, it's actually in fact that you don't have your microbes. Now, you can have your microbes and have less rainfall and have more growth. But if you have high rainfall and no microbes, you can have limited growth. Why is this? Well, we're going to explain that today here in this video. It's because your microbes is what allows your plants to grow. It's not actually the water. And in fact, if you don't have your beneficial fungi and bacterias and magnesium that helps to transport the moisture into the cell of the plant, you're not going to get growth. And if you put your fungi back in, this can happen. This exchange of magnesium and nutrients down to a cellular yeast level goes through the beneficial fungi. So Earthlove Global come up with a product called Myco 15. Now our Myco 15 is all about regenerating large-scale properties. You can have crops, you can have seeds, you can have animals, and you can have no food. But by incorporating little methods and systems into your ecosystem and your property, you can start to regenerate the soils. We're going to come over here now to our soil profiles. Now you can see on this profile it's been ploughed in, the one on the right. This one, it's starting to regenerate. And this one is what land should look like. You should have the soil humus layer, the topsoil layer, and the subsoil. Here, you've just got the topsoil and the subsoil. Here, your topsoil, soil humus, and subsoil have been ploughed in over years, creating compaction and a lack of organic matter. So how do you get it back to its original state? When in fact in nature it takes 500 years to make 1 inch of soil humus. Well, it's as simple as this. Build your soils into worm farms. Put in minimum of 100 tons of organic matter. But then if you put this organic matter in and don't have your microbes, you won't have the breakdown. So make sure you put in the Myco 15 onto your plants and seeds in Australia. When you're growing crops in Australia, or if you're growing pastures in Australia, it comes back to getting those beneficial fungi and bacteria onto your seeds before you go and apply them out in the field. Now if you're in drought areas, why not incorporate sun hemp? This stuff is magnificent in drought situations. Sun hemp, in what its capacity and what it's able to do for land, is phenomenal. We'll talk more about the cover crops in another video, but in this video we're talking all about microbes. And by incorporating your microbes into your ecosystem, you can have less rainfall and grow more productivity. You can start to incorporate machinery, set up massive worm farms, even 600-ton worm farms, liquefy a cubic meter and spray that out over 650 acres. Or you can spray 1 cubic meter on 1 acre in one application, which would be 650 times. If you want to learn more about Earthlove Global Humus Solutions, contact the Earthlove Global team today. We're more than happy to guide you into liquid application systems, commercial worm farming, soil humus applications, and a holistic approach to regenerating land. Thank you again from the Earthlove Global team. We'll be back next week with another video on soil humus and soil humus solutions.